Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see. There we go. Um, go ahead and grab the slides. I think they're ready. And plus, I don't think we'll be here more than an hour. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, this is part 2 for today. The earlier video was just about the make believe doctor. So, anyway, you guys, have you been checking the website? Because as ever, it's supposed to drop today. It is after midnight. So, it's supposed to drop today, as ever. So, let me see here. As ever. Now, how do I know when it's available? As ever. Um, do I need to go to the Instagram first? Let me go to Instagram. And then from Instagram, I'm going to go to as ever. Now, Meghan wants us to believe that she is going to be sleeping when it drops. I just don't believe that. I believe she's going to be up just like the rest of us. I don't believe it. Okay. So it is not on her my shop thing. So let me take a look again. Let me go to, okay, I'm on as ever. Oh man, I don't know where I should be looking. That's okay. That's okay. I believe that when it's available, it's going to be very, very obvious. It is going to, because nobody knows what the prices are, right? What? Val Kilmer? Val Kilmer? Oh my goodness, Val Kilmer passed away. Oh, he was having a health battle. He was 65. Wow, I wasn't expecting to see that. Actor Val Kilmer? He played Batman a long time ago. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, I'm not seeing anything as yet. Also, I would like to apologize. I missed earlier. Um, condolences are due for Maureen. Yeah, Maureen. I am so sorry. I didn't notice that earlier, but someone messaged me that is. Let's see. Haven't been on for 2 months. 2025 came in like a nightmare for me. My ex-husband died uh, on January 2nd, and my aunt died in Manchester, UK, a week after. That is a lot. That is a lot. It is um, our condolences, of course, and we'll be sending our prayers from the Sussex squad to you and your family. That is a lot to happen in 1 week. And I'm so sorry I missed that earlier, but do know we are here for you. And thank you for sharing that with us. Yeah, that is a lot. So, yeah, I do apologize. I missed that earlier. Um, yeah, I believe that was from when I was. Stephen Black is here. Hey, Stephen Black. Let's see who else is here. Let me see who was here first. You guys got your credit cards in your hand? Are you holding on to your credit cards? Ah, Lydia Washington, welcome to all joining and hello. Please like, share, subscribe, and join the membership if you are able. Thank you very much for that. And Carol Lunn, thank you so much for 25 months membership. So I have a few videos that I want to share with you. I was actually preparing those, which took a little longer than I expected, but you know how fussy I can be. So there we go with the yes, as ever, waiting. Or should that be waiting as ever? I don't know which is more appropriate, but I do know that I am sitting here waiting. Um, okay, let me see here. Go to the next one. So Meghan was on, and of course, I cannot share the music that she shared, but if you want to see the original, I think you should go to the what do you call it? The Instagram so you can see the original and that way you can see it for yourself. Oh, Val Kilmer was in Top Gun. I didn't realize that. Forgot all about that. Okay, let me close this. This is going to be a distraction for me because I'm like trying to keep my eye on the news, and I'm also because I want to know as soon as possible when when as ever is available. And when that does happen, no offense, you guys, but I am going to drop y'all like a bad habit. You hear me? Shopping editor reacts to. Wait. What's this? This is 5 hours ago. Oh, okay. No, that's not it. She's reacting to Meghan's shopping list, not the as ever. Okay. I haven't been this excited since Oprah's farewell season. You guys do realize that. I have not been this excited since Oprah's farewell season. Not since Oprah's last original favorite things. I haven't been this excited. So okay, but I'm keeping an eye. I got one eye over here, and I have my other bloodshot, cynical eye on my social media. Oh, Maureen, thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you for being a member and being so supportive. But more importantly, I'm glad that this is a safe space for you. And I do want you to know that this is a safe space for you. And again, thank you for sharing that with us. And as I said before, I do apologize. I missed that earlier. But thank you for being here again, as usual. As you know, I had some back to back losses like that in, oh gosh, it started actually October. And then we had my aunt's funeral the day before my birthday. Um, and then, of course, my sister and then a cousin. And they were like back to back. So I do know exactly what you're feeling right now because it is a lot. It is a lot. And every day I think about, I don't like forget and not realize I can't call my sister, but I talk to her every day. So I have no one to gossip about my family with, which is oh, and I had some good juicy gossip too. And I just was I just was not able to share it with anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's no fun sharing it with everybody else. Um, it was just the way we dressed the rest of the family down. So again, thank you for sharing that with us. And I'm gonna go and take one more peek before I. Oh, you know what? I tell you what. I'll play this video that I have for Meghan at the stovetop there. And I do think that is Meghan's actual kitchen because of the stonework around the stove. I do believe that is actually her kitchen. So we got a glimpse of it during the American Riviera Orchard right? Let me see here. And of course, there there were the glimpses that you would have got if you remember the real estate. You know, there were some real estate photos from when the house was for sale, but I do not recall those, and I'm not going to go and look for them. But I would be curious to see it now, though. Tell the truth, I would. But I think it's a bit intrusive. To whom and why, I don't know. But let me see here. Okay. My ARO video. That's what I'm looking for. Oh man, how come I cannot find that? Oh, you know what? I'm doing that the wrong way. I got to remember there's another way to look for things. Okay. They made it much easier, and I'm still going back trying to do it the hard way. Ah, there you go. So much easier. That is so sane. I cannot believe it. Okay. Well, oh, there it is right there. Okay. So you guys get ready, look sharp, and see if you can see that same cooktop and kitchen area. You know what? I hate to stop it, but I do think I see it. See there? See how the wall, like right there on the left side, see how it kind of, but yeah, that's it. This is that very, very artsy, kind of dimly lit view of the kitchen we got before. Okay, I'm gonna just turn the music down so I can talk over it. And then of course that's Meghan in the ball skirt, right? Remember that one? Okay. So that is what Meghan wanted to share of her house with us. So I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong, but because Meghan wanted to share that with us. So again, that is the kitchen. Wait till I got some really interesting stuff to show you. Okay, now let me go ahead and grab that other video. Why am I so excited? Because it's as ever night. Now listen, I had to switch this music out because I didn't want to get in trouble. Did you guys see that? Hey, hey, like we say. And by the way, you guys, I did not put the Le Creuset on my wish list. I wouldn't dare put that on the wish list. because I don't want y'all to cuss me out. I'm gonna get my own Le Creuset when I go to the what do you call it? The what's that place? The um the outlet store. Yeah, I wouldn't dare put that on there. But as you can see, that's exactly what our Megan is using there. She's got a blue one, and yeah, it looks like a blue Dutch oven, and it looks like that brioche Dutch oven. Very, very cool. What a great kitchen. And look at that. She even has the pot filling water source there. Very, very cool. No, that's why I swapped the music out. That's what was taking me so long, is because I wanted to, it's always fun when we watch these together. And kind of like we're in like the world's biggest living room and we're all sitting on the couch watching it together. So anyway, I had to take her music out and put some different music in there, and then it's okay. Yeah, that's how you have to do that. Long as you're not using the other music, you're okay. Although I don't know if by chance the Netflix has kind of eased off of that. But see, the thing is, they have so many other sources now where people are streaming and getting paid for their music. So certain stuff Netflix cannot play on you. Well, certain things you have to share it or something like that, and then some of them you just are not allowed to use it. So I know it's very confusing to me too. And it would be, I mean, could you imagine the possibilities if we could just add any music we wanted to? Could you imagine the possibilities? Well, that's how it was in the old days with Netflix, but alas, things have changed. So we're just not allowed to do that anymore. Okay, let's go to the next one. So I don't know if you guys noticed in that video, but take a look at the top of the photo. Do you see that planter? Do you guys see that planter there? Now, I want you to try to take a good look at it, because it may be something that is available to us. It may be something available to us. You see that? Now, someone with a very sharp eye, see where it says Meghan's Closet Chronicles? Well, that is an Instagram account, but try to focus in on that big white flower planter back there. Do you guys see the logo for American Riviera Orchard? Or I'm sorry, as ever, Megan. Do you guys see that, as ever? It is, I'm guessing it's like porcelain. It could be, yeah, I'm guessing it's porcelain. But that image may become very lucrative. That logo. That logo may become very, very, very lucrative. It may be like a really highly sought after branding. And I hope so. Gosh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Yeah, that would be very, very cool. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the hummingbirds and the palm tree. That would be very cool. So I hope so. Yeah, to give me something to look forward to. And then right here, I don't know how you say it, but I believe it is the Maori language, like as in what, New Zealand? I believe that is the Maori language, coming soon. Like I'm not okay. Let me try this. Harer Aki Ni. Harer or Haer Harer Aki E Aki Ni. I put that in the translator and it translated coming soon. So Megan posted that earlier today, and I believe she posted that on the let's see, on the As Ever Instagram. She posted that. Now there is a caption that was next to it. Oh, I forgot to put the caption. It says, Megan, here it may be April Fool's Day, but we aren't joking. Tomorrow is the big day. Thank you to my OG TIG girls. Yeah, my OG TIG girls, including Hannah, who gifted this piece all the way from New Zealand. Yes, it is. You know what? I didn't look at the caption before because I didn't put it on here. I didn't look at it. So it is from New Zealand. It means as ever in Maori. Oh, I think I got that wrong. I translated it and it said coming soon. So I'm sorry. It means as ever in Maori. Let me see. Grateful for each and every one of you. The countdown begins. Yes, we're counting down, Megan. As ever, Megan. Yes, we are counting down, Megan. In case you didn't know it, we are counting down. We are patiently waiting so we can get our stuff, so we can get our fix, we can get our merch. We're patiently waiting for our merch, Megan. How long must we wait? Yeah, this is agony, but that's okay. You know, did you I don't know if you guys know this, but money spins just as well in the middle of the night as it does in the middle of the day. Did you guys know that? Yeah, money spins the same no matter what. So, it may go further, it may not go as far, but the point is you can still spend it. So, I got to change that to as ever. Yeah, I got that wrong. As ever. Okay, it is sorted. You know what a stickler for details I am. Okay, but hang on to your hats because I got another video for you. I got another one to share with you. Okay. Hannah, all the way from New Zealand. You see, there's some of the girls from the TIG that go all the way back are in constant contact with Meghan. And that just goes to show you how genuine she is, that all these years she has never lost contact with them. That is very cool. Oh, I didn't know this was blank. Oh, oh gosh, you know what? I still have all right, never mind. All right, so there. E-homes, and I know how some of you guys feel about e-homes. E-homes triggers some people. I found that out before. And anyway, Meghan actually, well, eHomes shared Megan's little dance video, right? Caption says, "One more sleep." Now that's how eHomes, let me see, one more sleep. That's how she posted it, right? And then if you look on the right side, that is the As Ever social media. And as far as I know, Meghan is the only one who handles her social media. Maybe, maybe not, because she did hire someone recently, and they may have people working with them. But anyway, if you look on the right side, um, as ever, which is Meghan's other account on Instagram, has shared the share that E Holmes posted. So Meghan shared it first, then E Holmes, and then Meghan shared E Holmes sharing Meghan. Does that make sense? So you guys, like I said, some things that were a bit of a strain in the past, maybe it's just best left there because what gosh, it was the countdown to Invictus. I believe E. Holmes had went to Canada on that occasion. So yes, E. Holmes is a royalist, but I believe there may be some contact there. So um, yeah, that's you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I believe. I hope so. Now, there's this one. Meghan, before our lunch for American Ribby, what am I saying? As ever, tomorrow, before our launch for As Ever Tomorrow, I can't go to sleep without giving a huge thanks to the fellas who have been with me on every creative endeavor for over a decade. Yes, for over a decade. We know I love my girls squad, but these boys have been part of my team for what feels like forever. And that is Jake Rosenberg, Daniel Martin, and let's see, Made by Article. I don't know who that Made by Article is, but and Rosenberg is a photographer. You have supported and believed in my creative vision since the TIG. And here we are all these years later creating magic in a different way. Thank you for being the best partners through thick and thin. My heart feels so full, Dream Team, as ever. So that's what Meghan posted earlier. Okay, so there are the two photos, same caption, two photos. The Dream Team. That is Meghan's Dream Team. Yes, coming soon. It is coming. It is coming. Or as they say in Maori, which you know I've already corrected it, right? There you go. Yeah, I had to make sure that I went back and corrected everything. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. Hey, Miss S, thank you so much for joining us. Wow, there's barely anybody here. I think other people are watching the video from earlier, but that's cool. They can catch up on this one later. But yeah, I think there's a lot of people watching the earlier video, unless they're shopping and we don't know it. They're already shopping for their stuff. Oh wow. Uh, I know some of y'all gonna get upset, but I think E. Holmes might be one of those who got my jam jar. I'm sorry, my jam is a anyway. One of the squatties posted on the Twitter. I know some of y'all going to get upset, but I think E. Holmes might be one of those who got my jam is a jam. Uh huh. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, what's in the past is in the past, but some people are triggered by E. Holmes. Some people are triggered by E. Holmes, and I'll just leave it there. And if you guys don't know who I'm speaking of, she's a New York Times best-selling author, of His Royal Highness HRH. Let me see. So many thoughts on the royal style roving reporter. After 10 plus years covering style, retail, politics at the Wall Street Journal. Looks like she's based in California. And anyway, she follows all the royals, not just Harry and Meghan. She follows all the royals. But let's assume she's just neutral and leave it at that, okay? Okay. What's in the past is in the past. Miss S says, thank you for always keeping me informed and in stitches while driving home. You are quite welcome. Thank you for keeping us company too. I mean, this is a group effort, I believe. This is a group effort, but I do thank you for the super chat. Okay, so I did promise a video, and a video I am going to deliver. Let me grab that one. Okay, actually, well, let me go here. Okay, video's coming up. But anyway, that is Jake Rosenberg, and that is the photographer from Canada, now based in New York. And anyway, this is one of the people that Meghan was extending a thanks to for, let me see, is that him on the left side or on the right, in the middle? I think that's him on the left. Yeah. Good looking too, huh? Yeah. Oh, look at some of the people that he's worked with. Jake has collaborated with an array of renowned brands, including Chanel, Ferrari, Breitling, and Apple. His work featured compelling works with high-profile talents such as Meghan Markle, who he mentions first, Oprah Winfrey, Priyanka Chopra, Cindy Crawford, David Beckham, and Michael B. Jordan, capturing their true essence through his dynamic imagery. Okay, so he's worked with some very well-known people. Yeah, I count at least one billionaire, maybe two. Okay, very good. Yeah, I shared this yesterday. It's no big deal. I just thought it was very cool. Someone created a collage with all of the well, a handful of the images that we've seen recently from As Ever. Now, the guy on the left side here, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, but let me play the video. Let me play the video. Anyway, Meghan shared this. Meghan shared this on her personal account. You guys, Meghan is back on social media. And don't be surprised that if you post something that Meghan might actually share it. She's been sharing a lot of things on Instagram, things that, you know, are associated with our Duchess. She has been sharing those things on Instagram. So do not be surprised.
With Love Meghan right now.
What is that?
The new Meghan Markle / Meghan Duchess of Sussex show. Where she's also like Martha Stewart now. And she's created these things called flour sprinkles, which you apparently can put on anything that you want to eat. So Lizzie and I were like, we need to get in the flour sprinkles game. Like, Meghan is on to something that we don't know about. So Lizzie, for my rap gift, because we're rapping, I went into my trailer and there is a literal jar of flour sprinkles. Not only that, because Meghan is bomb with calligraphy, okay? Yeah. Meghan does her own calligraphy. Lizzie had her husband do the calligraphy on so it's a whole thing. So now it's like, we've started like a flour sprinkles gang. We're also trying to get on the show just so we can. It's like, Meghan! We're trying to get on the show. But it's unconventional because our movie is kind of about the apocalypse. So I'm like, Lizzie, wouldn't it be cool if me, you, and Julia went on her show to do doomsday prep?
Yeah. Or what would you prep for? Like, you know how Martha did like
Okay, like I said, I don't know who that is, but it looks like he was on what's her name show, which is cool. Kelly Clarkson, who I adore. And I think Kelly Clarkson was absent from her show recently because of illness or something like that. So anyway, I hope she's okay, or she had some kind of family emergency. All right, so let me get back over here. Now, who is this guy? This is another one. I don't know who that is. I think that might be one of those people that was there with Meghan just recently. Amazing. This support is next level. Sending love right back to you. Meghan shared this, and I guess because he shared this with Meghan, but some people have their raspberry spread, raspberry preserve. Some people have it already. We don't. I repeat, we don't, but some people do. We ain't got it, but some people do. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Jeremiah Brent. Oh, Jeremiah Brent and Nate Berkus. Um, is he the partner of Nate Berkus? Jeremiah Brent. Looks like he's an interior designer or something. I don't know. What does it say? Author of Space That Keeps You Available Now. Yeah, I guess he does interior design. Study of, oh yeah. I think he's oh, is he? Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And you know what? I've seen him before. If it's the same one that that Nate Berkus was with years ago. But the truth is I haven't really kept up and you know what's so funny is I actually met Nate Berkus a long time ago. I was driving near Lakeshore Drive and I saw this guy with this white button down shirt and some dress slacks and, you know, walking his dog. And of course, the first thing I noticed was a wall of hair because Nate Berkus had that big, thick mane of hair. And I just jammed on the brakes. I was on a side street. There was no one behind me. I said, I said, "Are you Nate Berkus?" He said, "Yes, I am." I said, "Oh, okay, it's not." You know, he's very nice. He's very nice about it. But I guess he had just gotten off from work and he was walking his dog. But yeah, it was so funny. I was like on one of the Gold Coast side streets, and I saw him up there by Lakeshore Drive. So I just seen him like probably the day before on Oprah or something like that. So yeah, I certainly have kind of met him, but you know, not formally. All right, so let me get to this guy. All right, I didn't know that that was Nate Berkus' partner. I just saw that on the Instagram. I'm not Instagram on the Twitter. Okay, so I got another video. And wow, see how small the world is? Nate Berkus, of course, great friend of Oprah Winfrey. And I didn't know that Meghan knew this guy. So very interesting. Let me see here. And ain't that what we've been telling people?
I'm really excited to announce the launch of my new brand. It's called As Ever. This is the prototype actually of my jam. It's really beautiful. You just slide it open like this and voila. As Ever.
Yes, Meghan shared that on her Instagram today. She shared that herself.
I'm really excited to announce the launch of my new brand. It's called As Ever. This is the prototype actually of my jam. It's really beautiful. You just slide it open like this and voila. As Ever.
I am so glad that Meghan is having fun with this. I'm so glad to be able to breathe free again, to be yourself again. Let's see. Duchess is so cute, dancing and stirring the two pots. Yes, she was. Was. Let's see it again. Okay. You know what? How come I didn't notice? It's at the bottom of the thing there. It says Jeremy Brent and Nate Berkus. I didn't see that because the line is going through it. I didn't see it. Oh boy, I tell you. One of these days, there's going to be one of those Ring camera videos of some over-caffeinated chubby baby boomer walking up to the house and looking at the mailbox and everything, and there's going to be a snake, a mountain lion, what else? An alligator. All those things are going to be right there, and I'm just going to step on them and nudge them and won't even see them. It's amazing the stuff that I just don't see it. I mean, it was right there in front of my face. And I'm like, oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. It says so right there at the bottom. Oh, well. Wait a minute. Was that it? Yes. Am I done? Let me see. I think that was the last slide. Let me see. Yes. I told you guys, I don't think we'll be here more than an hour. And look at there. It's been 45 minutes and we are done. Let me see if I have another. I do have 2 other videos. So don't go anywhere yet. I still got 2 videos left. Let me see. One, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Okay, that's one. As ever. I made that one myself. That was pretty cool, right? I'm getting my mojo back. And oh, you've all seen this one, but I changed the music. Okay, so, and with that, you guys, all right, I am done. If you want to stick around for a bit, go ahead and do so. I'm going to look at a few of your comments because I didn't look at any of the comments earlier. And if anybody want to tell me, why you are triggered whenever you see e-homes, please let me know. I would be curious to know. Not that we're rehashing the past, but I just kind of forgot what that thing was about. If you feel like talking about it, because I forgot what that thing was about, but there was like that thing, like they say in those housewives episodes, they'd be like, well, ever since Sheila and I had that thing, and then next thing you know, they're throwing drinks in each other's faces and turning over tables. So if you guys remember what that thing was, please let me know, because I forgot what the thing was. Or is it better that we just forget? Because I forgot what that thing was. If you feel like talking about that thing. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Cami Bluetooth. Okay. Well, if nobody remembers what that thing was, I guess it wasn't that important in the first place. I'm sure it was something very minor, whatever that thing was. Yes, it was wonderful seeing her. Is that what that thing was? Okay. Okay. Well, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We get caught up in the moment. And next thing you know, we be done said too much. You know what I mean? We all make mistakes. So yeah, it's probably better just to, forget about it. That was so long ago. Yeah. That was so long ago. It might be best just to let bygones be bygones. Okay. 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 Well, how many jars? Let me see. I know I got to have one for myself, right? And oh man, I will probably gift a couple of them. And I'm just waiting to see how much they cost before the price will determine my generosity. Okay? The price will determine my generosity. I am going to do whatever it takes to get mine. But as for the idea of gifting, that is going to depend on what the price is. So, yeah. But I could see myself getting at least 3 and possibly more. And see, I want one of everything. I want the whole set. I want one of everything. That's going to get a little expensive. So I may have to eliminate a few things because I'm going to charge it. Whatever it is, I'm going to charge it. But still, I'm going to eliminate a few things. Maybe. If I have the courage, I will. If I have the courage, I will eliminate a few things. Yeah, it's not the courage of whether or not I get it. It's the courage to eliminate things that I really don't need or probably won't use right away. You know what I'm saying? I could leave it for another day, but that wouldn't be in my nature to do that. as I keep an eye on social media. You know, the way I kind of pictured things today, I pictured that we would all be on here together and that somebody will say that they see it, and then everybody, makes that big move to try to find it. That's how I pictured it today. Looked like I might have to change the picture. Hoping to buy aprons, pots, pans, all the food. You think there'll be some other stuff? Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, when you okay. Um, like the planter. Oh my goodness. See, Diane Hawkins, you're scaring me now. You are scaring me because I'm gonna end up getting too much stuff. Marshar. Oh, you know what? You can get the jam without the box, but it costs, I think the box costs separately from the actual jar. I don't think you have to get the box. That's what I think someone said, is that you don't have to get the box. I want everything I got coming. And by the way, if you all are looking for things that you can use the jam or the preserve, Trader Joe's sells crumpets. If you've never had crumpets before, they do sell them at Trader Joe's, and they're almost like how do I put it? They're almost like how would you describe it? It's almost like an English muffin, but not dry like an English muffin. It's more spongy like a cake, and it's got all those little holes when it bakes. It's got all those little holes where you can just like spread butter and spread some of that as ever raspberry preserve. But yeah, it's an English muffin, right? The crumpets are an English muffin. So they do sell them at Trader Joe's, and it is perfect. It is perfect for spreading some butter and raspberry preserve. And I was just in Trader Joe's. Why I didn't get it, I don't know, but I should have. How short-sighted I am. I should have got it. Well, like I said, I kind of pictured us all being together, and I kind of pictured us sharing this moment when we could all go on there at the same time. By the way, once again, Susan Crawford wins Wisconsin's Supreme Court seat. So if you guys were worried about that Supreme Court of Wisconsin, judge race, it appears that the Democrat won. Okay. Well, I'm still peeking and looking. Because I know as soon as it's available that one of the squatties is gonna scream it out loud on the social media. Also, I had no idea that Val Kilmer and I were so close in age. I didn't know we were so close in age. Now, full disclosure, well, you know what they say, black don't crack. And I was where is that at? I was over 50 when I took that image right there back in 2018. So, and the other one I had before the black and white image, I was in my 40s. But I think it's starting to catch up to me. I feel like now I'm looking my age. They have that. That's not true when they say it doesn't crack. It does. And when it does, you know it. When that little voice says, "Okay, I'll never get carded again." Of course, the last time I got carded, it was nighttime. I went to a jazz club, and it was near a university. And the doorman looked at my ID. He said, "I thought you was one of them kids coming up in here." Again, the light was not brilliant. So, and I had like one of those little Apple hats on, kind of, the one of those like Rastafarian looking hats. It had the colors and everything. So, yeah, but that was the last time I got carded. I was so happy. I was so happy. That was the last time I got carded. The lighting conditions were proper. Obviously, he didn't see me walk up, because if he would have saw me walking up to that door with all that arthritis and everything, there's no way he would have thought I was younger. No way. All of the creaking and the popping and all that kind of stuff that it takes for me to get there. Nah. When I get out the Uber, it's almost like Miss Jane Pittman. I do. I look like Miss Jane Pittman when I'm walking. When I get out of a seated position. Remember at the end of the movie when Miss Jane Pittman was walking to that water fountain? That's me every day. That is me every day. By the time I warm up, I'm there. By the time my joints and everything warm up, I'm there. But anything before that I'm just not sure I'm going to make it. Too much arthritis. Too much arthritis. When Arthur gets a hold of you, he don't let go. Oliver girl, thank you so much for the super sticker. Nope. I'm on the cusp. I'm on the cusp. I'm like one of the last of the what do you call it? Of the baby boomers. Yeah, one of the last. Mary H says, I have seen Miss Jane Pittman in years. Oh, you mean you haven't, right? Yeah, I haven't seen it in years either. I remember how ahead of its time that movie was, because you remember they put all those prosthetics on Cicely Tyson to make her look 100 years old. And what's funny though is that Cicely Tyson was nearly 100 when she died, and she didn't look nearly as old as Miss Jane Pittman. Isn't that funny? She was like, what, 97, 98 when she died? Miss Jane Pittman. Let me see. Oh, wow. That came out in, okay, it was a book in 1971 and 72. Publications 71. Okay. And it was the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. It was a novel by Ernest J. Gaines. The story depicts the struggles of Black people as seen through the eyes of the narrator, a woman named Jane Pittman. She tells of the major events of her life from the time she was a young slave girl in the American South at the end of the Civil War. The novel was dramatized in a TV movie in 1974 starring Cicely Tyson. Yeah. Wow, that was a very good movie though. That was a good movie. And I remember it from when I was a kid. It really okay, I remember the walk to the water fountain because I don't want to give it away because there may be some of y'all who haven't seen it and would enjoy it better if I don't give the plot away. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a side by side of Jane Pittman and Cicely Tyson. Okay, I'm going to do a side by side so that you guys can see how they used all of that makeup and prosthetics to make her look 100 years old. I think they really got carried away because I've seen some 100-year-olds, even what's her name? Olivia de Havilland didn't look as bad as Jane Pittman. They overdid the Jane Pittman makeup. They really did. They should not have went overboard like that. Cicely Tyson. Okay, now I want to find Cicely, like probably in her latest possible images. Okay, she was 96 when she died. And I tell you what, she didn't look like no doggone. Okay, let me see here. I want to find something where she's like red carpet so we can see what she honestly looks like, not, in a controlled lighting situation. So let me see here. Right, I think that's fair. We don't want to all right, so give me just a second and I will bring those up. Again, you guys, I am done. So if you need to go on because I'm just sitting here hoping to share that moment that, so that is the heavy prosthetics used to create Miss Jane Pittman as depicted in the movie starring Cicely Tyson. So that is Cicely Tyson. I told y'all they went overboard. They went overboard, but I guess if you don't have anyone to compare. Now, here's Cicely Tyson at 96 years old. See what I mean? So 96, let's say, I don't know what age the fictitious character Cicely Tyson was when she died. I mean, Jane Pittman. Oh, she was 110. Miss Pittman joined in the civil rights movement in 1962 at age 110. That's what it says here. But still, they went too far. They went way too far with the makeup. I'll show you another image. So let's say it is a difference of about 15 years, okay? Even with that, that is too much. That is too much. Oh, let me see. I mean, it was groundbreaking at the time. I will admit it was groundbreaking at the time, but it wasn't a proper depiction of what a person really looks like. See there? Kind of scary. That's too much. But they did a good job. They did a good job. I mean, I you can't say that they didn't do a good job with the makeup. I just think it was a bit overboard. Oh, well, let me share that one. Okay, let me grab another one of the real Cicely Tyson. There you go. Night and day. Night and day. Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Well, I usually do that when people are very slow. When I'm like, "Come on here, Jane Pittman." Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But it could be at any time. So, I'm not gonna stay all that time. But I cannot wait to see. Well, you know what though? What if I come back? I could always come back. Huh? I could always come back. Uh-uh. Okay. Okay. Let me take a look. Let me take a look, you guys. I know everybody's up. I don't know why there's not like a bunch of people on one of the oh, you know what? When it does drop, when everything is available, I'm pretty sure it's going to be some people live on Twitter. Somebody said they played you, Sophie, and you played yourself too. Wow, I cannot believe Val Kilmer. Well, okay. I'm sitting here with my mouth gapped open, looking into space. Well, actually looking at the screen. Looking at the screen, hoping, wishing, praying. I'm like, where is it? Oh, you guys, I think, what's her name? Denise Welch. I think she went to some event with Camilla and what's her name? Streetwalker, the woman on Loose Women. What's her name? Maggie Streetwalker or something like that. Whatever her name is. What's her name? Something Streetwalker. Her name is hyphenated. Something Streetwalker. Anyway, Denise Welch and Streetwalker and Camilla, all of them. Let's see, what is this? Reception and Clarence House, London, for survivor of frontline professionals and supporters to mark the charity's 21st anniversary. Janice Streetwalker? Is that her name? Oh, is it Janice or Jane? Jane's, oh, it's Street Porter. Okay. Jane Street Porter. I thought it was Janice. There it is, Janet. Janet Street Porter. Are you sure it's Porter? I thought it was Walker. Or am I thinking of am I thinking of someone else? Am I thinking someone else? Who am I thinking of? I thought it was Streetwalker. Might have something to do with that nickname I done gave her. It is Janet, not Jane. Okay. Was it Walker or Porter? I thought it was Walker. Toot toot. Yeah. Beep beep. Toot toot. Yeah. Beep beep. Well, I tell you, whatever she looks like, I hope she don't I hope she got another way to subsidize her income. Whatever she looks like. I hope she has a way to subsidize her income. No, okay, so it's Street Porter. That's an interesting middle name, Street. Like, okay, what if her I suppose she got married and changed her last name. What if her husband's last name was Walker? That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? So I'm guessing her name was Janet Street and she married a Porter. What if she had married a Walker? No, for real, for real. What if she had married a Walker? Well, I'm sure Denise Welch was there for a worthy cause. So I'm not gonna put no shade on her, but I hate that she was there with that Camilla person. But we have to remember that the that's part of the government, the culture and everything. So, it's not about us. It's about the way people were raised in that system, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is. That's the system that they were born into. That's the only system they know. Oh, you know what? You got a point there. It might mean something else over there. So I might be wasting my time, huh? It might mean something else, although I couldn't imagine it does, but you got a point. My way was more fun. Okay, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up then because it may not be until later tomorrow. It doesn't have to necessarily be in the middle of the night. Maybe much later tomorrow. So, but if it does come up before I go to bed, then definitely I am going to I'm going to break back in. If and when. Oh, I am still here. I'm sorry. I am still here. All right. So we're good? All right. Say goodnight, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. As I'm still looking through to see if anybody else see anything. Yeah, nothing. I mean, would there be a email? We would get an email. It would come up in the email, I think. right? I guess we're supposed to look for an email. Okay. All right. That's it. Good night, y'all.